Hi everyone. So today we are going to pour on these adorable little heart dishes. They had a flower in the bottom and I didn't want to just leave it plain. So I painted it with gold gilding. So when they flip the dish, they'll see that instead of the squiggles from the paint pour. So I just did that. I cleaned it with alcohol and just did that, and I thought they are going to be adorable. So I am using, let me just set this aside for a second. I am going to be using the PBO. This stuff dries amazing for vases and candy dishes and anything else glass that you're pouring on. Dries shiny. Don't have to worry about cleaning it too much before your resin, because I always put resin over my vases and my dishes. So we're going to set that one there. And we're going to pull this baby over here. I want to get it back far enough so you can see me pour. I'll leave it at an angle. So I mixed up some iridescent white. I did a pale pink from Grumbacher. Very pale. I also did Allen's Red Shimmer. I did the PBO Iridescent Blue Violet. Of course, it's pink now, but it's going to dry gorgeous. Premier Purple Red. This is a paint you get from AC Moore. And then, of course, our Morning Pansy Shimmer. So that'll have a little more shimmer, too. And then I did the PBO Iridescent Gold. It's so pretty. So I'm going to do one with pinks, you know, pinky red, and then one with purpley pinks. So we'll try that. Anywho, got to get me a bigger cup because I don't think a small cup's going to work. My hordes of cups. Okay, let me grab another one just so I'll be ready for the next one. Okay. So I'm going to move this aside while I fill that cup so you can watch to see what colors I'm using. Definitely going to start out with the iridescent white on this one. This is going to be the red and pink one. My pad is a little sticky from the PBO. Okay, so then I'm going to go with, let's do the Blue Violet. Then we'll do the pale pink. And then the red. That's annoying, isn't it? That sticky sound. And gold. And then I'm going to go back with the red. This is a lot of paint, but we have to make sure that we are flowing. We don't want to miss anything. And I want the red to go against this flower. I'm just thinking maybe I should pour a little red on top of that, because there's only one I'm going to do red. There. That way I know I have that red there. Now they do have a tiny lip on them, so we're going to have a lot of paint sitting here on the bottom. I may go back through and well, maybe I could do it now, where I can just kind of move that over the edge so we don't have too much there now. But that way I know the red is there. Okay, let's see what happens here. So I'm going to start just doing circles along the edges so that it'll start to flow over when all the pretty colors start to come out. And like I said, I'm not worried about how much paint I'm using because I definitely want these covered. And the bottoms, I'll be corking those, so they don't really matter what I get on them. I'd love to watch this stuff flow over the edges. It's really cool. And yeah, I'm gonna make a mess. I already know that. Didn't want to pour it on a canvas though. So I'll let that drip for a bit. I'm gonna put you on pause and I'll bring you back. Okay, so she's been dripping. I have a lot of white here, so I did put some red and gold in this cup, and let's just touch spots with it. Because I really want the red and gold to show up. There's a lot of white. Back here it's looking pretty good. So I'm going to let that drip some more, guys, and we'll be back. Okay, so I'm letting it just drip, and I'm going to go ahead and just wipe these edges off a little bit with a stick, just to get it from pulling so much. It's going to continue to drip, don't get me wrong. It's going to be dripping probably for at least another half hour. So I'm going to go ahead and move that one aside, and I'm going to do the other one. So I'm just going to pick up my cup and slide it over here. The Runoff is beautiful. However, I did not want to put it on a canvas. The one thing with the PBO, I definitely would suggest resining over when you use the PBO pouring medium. It's very sticky. Even putting 2 coats of varnish over it, it still feels sticky to me, so I don't want to use that unless I'm going to resin. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this cup here, and we're going to put another one up. So on this one, I'm going to be using some really pretty colors. So let's see, we want that gold out first, so let's go ahead and put the gold in first. I mean gold out last, right? So I'm going to put some of the Premier Purple Red in there. And here's where I'll use the iridescent white. And then the Morning Pansy Shimmer. I'll go back to the gold. Well, let's do the iridescent blue, red blue, blue violet, something like that. I don't have the tube, I threw it away. Alright, now for this one, I think I want the purple to be prominent. Or do I want the purple red? Let's have the purple be prominent. So we're going to pour the rest of that purple on there. I'll just move it around like this. I want to peek. Oh yeah. So when I bring you back at the end of the video, you'll get to see them dry. I'm going to do this in 2 parts. Filming in 2 days, but 1 video. Okay, so that one is definitely leaning. So I think I'm going to need to move this to a more level surface. Okay, because all the red was really just dripping down there. That was not good. Alright, let me wipe my hands off. Just like my purple's coming this way. Maybe it's the cup that it's on, huh? It's not keeping it level. I may have to change that. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm going to pinch it on this side, do it a little different. There's a ton of paint in here, which is fine. I don't mind it. That's going to continue to drip. Well, that's my purple. Let me throw some in this cup and get that edge. Alright. Just a little bit. I like going all squiggly because it makes a cooler design when it drips over the edge. I didn't want it all gold. Every time I film purple, it looks blue, so just in the back of your mind, just say, that's purple. And I probably will leave these skins sitting here because they're actually pretty cool. So let me let this drip and I'll bring you back. Okay, I think I like this one very, very much. So I'm going to leave it, and when I come back, you'll get to see them dry. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, here they are, all dried. They came out really pretty. The iridescent is absolutely gorgeous. So I painted the inside with the gold gilding so that they would be really pretty. Now, of course, the bottoms won't matter because I'm going to cork this all off and sign it. But this was the purple one, and this one is the red one. I love how that stayed red on the inside, but yet we still have some gold and other colors on the outside. So I was very happy. So all of that runoff that you saw that I did not put a canvas under those, I ended up dipping cabs. So what I do is take these little skewers with this tacky stuff on them and stick them to the front of the cab and then dip it down into the runoff. I got some beautiful little snaps. Lots of iridescent in these. And I did two sizes. The big ones are nicer for bracelets and stuff and necklaces, and the smaller ones are good when you have a bracelet that has 3 or 4. But these are really pretty. I'll have to send some to Jenny to put in her Etsy shop. She does sell snaps for me. And I have my faves. But that's it for this video, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click like, share, leave a comment. I always love to see the likes and the comments to let me know that I'm doing this with a purpose and not just doing this. And also join us every Monday Night Live at 9 p.m. right here on our channel. And we do live acrylic pouring, and we answer lots of questions on Monday nights. It's actually a good time. And don't forget, our St. Jude's auction is March 8th at 8 p.m. And we'll be doing quite a few pieces. But 75% of our proceeds are going right to St. Jude's to help those kids out. But thank you so much for watching, guys. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye now.